guys, I always say take analysts' price targets, their views, their opinions, all that stuff with a grain of salt, and this is no exception. Analysts are sometimes right, sometimes they're wrong, just like you and I, and although many of them have a lot more resources and money at their disposal, they're oftentimes pretty inaccurate with their targets. The problem is they're typically too short-sighted most of the time. They're looking at a few months out, maybe a year out in some cases. But when we look at investments, we're looking at stocks, we're trying to make our money over a long period of time. We're trying to become successful investors, not speculators. Today we're talking about a 5-star analyst from the Maxim Group LLC, which is an investment bank and wealth management firm from New York. And specifically, we're talking about this guy, Jason McCarthy, who is part of the equity research team at this firm. Now guys, I tried to make this video kind of short and to the point, so I hope you find value in this video. Make sure you stick around to the end because you'll get a proper understanding of why this analyst may actually be someone you want to follow if you're invested in BNGO, Bionano Genomics Stock. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button down below and smash the like button to help support the channel. Your support got us through 2020, and I hope you guys will stick around and support the channel here going through 2021. Okay, so anyways, getting into it, who is this guy? Why should we care? He has the title analyst in his name, but what makes him so special? Well, back in 2019, Maxim promoted Jason McCarthy, who has a PhD, so technically he should be called Dr. Jason McCarthy, to Senior Managing Director of Biotechnology. Maxim wants to be one of the best firms when it comes to biotech research, with an emphasis on emerging growth and paradigm shifting businesses, and they believe by Jason leading this, they will see a ton of success. Now guys, this was back in 2018, but the team was at the time covering around 50 research names, and they plan to continue building this out. So they have a good amount of knowledge here and research that they're doing on a wide range of companies in this field. And guess what? Bionano Genomics, the BNGO stock, is one of these stocks that they cover. And Jason specifically has a good understanding, I believe, of this company, and he's shared his price targets over many, many years. Jason, of course, covers healthcare companies, but specifically ones that do biotechnology and diagnostics. And if you think of what Bionano Genomics does, well, they're a biotech company that has a focus and specialization in diagnostics. In August of this year, they acquired a company called Lineagen, which is a diagnostic service provider. Okay, so now before we jump in here and see what the price target is with Jason, look at his track record and see, if his views on this company is actually credible and something we should consider seriously, just understand this. This guy has a history in this space. He probably knows this stuff better than 99.9% of us, myself included. So I would definitely consider what he has to say. Look at his price targets, look at his outlooks, look at his track record, which I will talk to you guys about, and then make an informed decision with all of that information. So looking at Jason's track record here, you probably noticed first thing here is 47% success rate, with only 186 out of 400 ratings he's made come out as successful. Now before you discredit him, hold on here. He does have a respectable 37.1% return this year, and this compares to around 16.1% the S&P has seen. So he has technically beaten the market quite comfortably. Now what I do want you to focus on though, guys, is his ranking. He is ranked 155 out of 7,183 analysts and 191 out of 15,000 overall experts. So this is impressive no matter what way you look at it, and this is why he is a 5-star analyst. But this is kind of broad. He's an analyst, he has seen success, he's one of the better ones out there, but how has he really done when it comes specifically to Bionano Genomics stock? He may be an expert in the field, he may be an expert in other companies, but is he an expert in this stock? Here we have some data from TipRanks, which actually shows us that over the last 2 years, he's been a bull for the most part on the stock. He's had over 80% success rate, and he has had an average return of 334% on BNGO. Just in the last few months, he has had a buy rating on the stock back when it was like 50, 60 cents per share. So you know what? what? Yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about when it comes to this particular company and stock. So I would say, based on the information we have, based on his track record, yes, this guy is pretty credible. This guy knows this company and industry pretty well. So we should definitely pay close attention now when we reveal what his price target is. Just a few days ago, Jason came out with a buy rating on BNGO with a price target of $2 per share, which represents a 35% downside from the closing price last week. Out of the 3 big analysts that are listed here on this website, Jason is by far the most bullish, but even his price target, it really dwarfs in comparison to where the actual stock is today. BNGO rallied even further last week after the market closed, and now we're sitting at double the price target that Jason had set, with over $4 per share. Okay, so now this is actually very important because this stock has gone beyond where an expert in this field, an expert in this stock, an analyst who's been covering this for a while, he understands the business fundamentals, underlines everything about this company. He thought, best case, $2 per share. Now the stock's at $4 plus per share. Who knows, maybe he comes out with a revised target because there was something new that's come out that's changed his mind. But guys, just tread cautiously. This is not financial advice. However, if I was invested in this stock, what I would do at this point is take my principal investment off the table. Most of you that got into the stock over the last week or even longer have seen at least a double up on your position. So it doesn't hurt to take some profits, take your money back, and just let the stock ride with house money. That's how you grow your wealth in the market, because you're not constantly risking 100% of your capital all the time. Just remember that greed is typically the #1 destroyer of gains. Emotions come in, and if the stock starts selling off next week, a lot of you will probably contemplate selling as the stock price goes down. But hey, why not realize some profits while the stock price is up? Take some off the table and just be comfortable with what you're holding. That's what I would do. Again, not financial advice, but hope that helps you guys. Anyways, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below on what your price target is for BNGO stock. Is it going to be $5 per share, $10 per share, $100 per share? What do you think the stock will hit by the end of 2021? We have a full year ahead of us. A lot of exciting stuff going to happen this year for sure. And this field, the genomics field, is probably going to be one that outperforms the market possibly. So hey, this stock could see some incredible returns. Again, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below, guys. But either way, don't forget to invest positively, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.